Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico style on a Monday. Times have changed literally. As you got up this morning, it was kind of like an hour later, a little brighter.
Yeah, brighter.
A little brighter.
Darker. Still dark for me. But
too dark last night, though. It was 5:30.
Really
the Giants game ended. I was on a high. I was the happiest girl alive. Everyone in New Mexico hates me because I was that loud screaming in the sports bar. And as I was leaving, it was pitch black. I was like, what is going on with this darkness? But
it makes it easier to get up a little bit. Don't you think it makes it a little easier?
It does make it easier to get up for sure. I do agree with that. But it doesn't make it easy when it's so cold, and it's just going to keep on getting colder, isn't it?
Yeah, another winter storm system heading our way right now. And this one a little bit farther south, so we're going to get more rain, more cloud cover, more wind, and more cold, and maybe even a little snow tonight. Here's a look at what's going on right now. This is downtown Durango. We're already getting reports of some snow in and around Durango. Temperatures there are really close to the freezing mark, so some of it having a hard time sticking there, but temperatures are going to drop this morning, this afternoon, going above freezing. The mountains will get all snow and then dropping back again tonight. Wolf Creek Pass, you can see the snow on the roads there, already a mess, and you're going to get a whole lot more snow as we head through the day. Here's a look at the system. It's out over Arizona right now, so you can see all the rain and snow out over Arizona, so really not too much going on here yet. But as we head through the afternoon, you head back home from work, that's when we're going to start to see some of that rain and snow spread across much of central and western New Mexico. Temperatures right now still pretty cold out there. Bundle up, 34 in Santa Fe, 40 in Albuquerque. And we're in the 40s in the southeast, too. So above freezing for now. Winter weather advisories, though, are in effect because of the system for the northwest and northern mountains, the western high terrain, and then winter storm watches for the northeast. And that goes until tomorrow evening. The system a fairly slow mover, so it's going to be with us for a little while. So for the rest of the day, mainly a mix of rain and snow below 7,500 feet for the northern mountains, and then all snow above that. But once the sun goes down and temperatures drop, all snow for everyone up to the north. Santa Fe, scattered rain showers this afternoon, quickly changing over into some snow tonight in Albuquerque. Again, mainly rain for us. This will be mainly a rain event, a chilly, blustery, rainy event. But then tonight, even some of that leftover rain shower could change. Rain could change over into some snow tomorrow morning, and then colder weather moving in behind it. Your 7-day forecast here: highs in the low 50s today, down below freezing tonight. So there could be some icy spots on the road tomorrow morning, and then highs tomorrow only in the upper 40s, and then finally quieter weather once we get through tomorrow. But it's going to be chilly for a lot of the week.
No doubt. It was a nice warm night, though. Hearts were warm Saturday night for us when we went to that special chef showdown for cystic fibrosis. That was a really great night, wasn't it?
It was a good event this year.
Yeah.
And we raised a lot of money, and of course, hopefully awareness too.
Definitely. I mean, those kids, I love those kids. We did this really fun thing with them where we got to decorate cakes, and it was just overall a really wonderful event. And I think they ended up having about 400 people show up. Shockingly,
yeah,
I don't think they expected that much of a turnout, but like you said, it was actually very successful as far as the fundraising went. And so we continue to want to bring awareness to cystic fibrosis and hope that everybody will, join in the awareness and continue to help out.
A lot of breakthroughs recently.
A lot,
helping out with that. So hopefully the money and the awareness can keep that on the same track.
That was great to see. Yeah, it was overall a really good weekend. Lots of things happened around town. We also had the doggy dash yesterday. Neither of us made it. We slept in on that daylight savings time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It was nice. It was really good to sleep in, if I do say so. It was necessary. I honestly haven't done that in a really long time, so it was fun. Meanwhile, what really matters to the people is not how much I slept in. It's more important to talk a little bit about the news. Let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez for today's headlines. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Nikki, sometimes it does matter. I mean, I wish I could have slept in, to be honest with you.
You deserve it, Elizabeth.
I know. I do. What can I say? The time right now is 8:04, and health news tops this morning's headlines. A new study shows kids with asthma from single-parent homes are twice as likely to be readmitted to the hospital. The Cincinnati Children's Hospital tracked asthmatics from both 1- and 2-parent households and found kids with single parents were 50% more likely to return to the hospital within 12 months of an initial visit. Researchers say controlling asthma takes time, energy, and more money. Oftentimes resources single parents sometimes lack. And kids with severe egg allergy might now be able to get the flu shot safer. Usually, doctors play it safe, dividing the flu dose and observing the children before administering the rest of the dose. But researchers say they've tested a full flu shot on 61 patients with egg allergies, and apparently they were able to tolerate it. The findings are consistent with 7 other similar studies. And if you're one of those early morning Black Friday shoppers, good news. Another store, Best Buy, is going to be burning the midnight oil and opening at midnight on Thanksgiving. Target, Macy's, Kohl's, and Sears are also opening earlier than ever on Black Friday as they try to get you to spend more money in their stores. And do you remember that video from last week of the dad in Texas who happens to be a judge also? It showed him using a belt to discipline his 16-year-old daughter. Well, the video certainly has sparked a lot of outrage across the country. And one of our viewers asked about the spanking laws in New Mexico and if one could be prosecuted here if something like this happened. News 13's David Romero took those questions to a family law attorney.
Bend over the bed.
When this video went viral last week, so did feedback from the community as to how the law would step in here in New Mexico.
In New Mexico, they would definitely be facing child endangerment, assault. That person would be prosecuted criminally. And then in family court, which is more civil, they would take the child away.
The man in the video is Texas Aransas County Court-at-Law Judge William Adams, who handles family law cases. The girl is his then 16-year-old daughter. The woman, who later hits the girl a few times as well, is her mother.
And her mother was definitely part of this. In this situation, it was a judge. I would guess that the judicial disciplinary board or committee would definitely take care of this matter and get him disbarred.
The video was shot 7 years ago, and the statute of limitations has passed for action to be taken. His daughter just released it, saying she wants her father to get help, but didn't elaborate. The judge recently said the video, quote, looks worse than what it is.
This is kind of behavior that I think most psychiatrists would feel would be something that's going to affect that child for the rest of her life.
David Romero, KRQE News 13.
Now, the New Mexico Children, Youth, and Families Department defines physical child abuse when a child actually has evidence of skin bruising, bleeding, malnutrition, burns, fractures, or even tissue swelling. The experts we spoke with say that the belt form of corporal punishment could be prosecuted under New Mexico laws. And that does it for now. For more news and weather every morning, watch Kristen, Matt Morrow, and I on KRQE News 13 from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. We'll get you up to speed on everything you need to know and hopefully get your morning off on the right track, guys.
Yes. No spankings allowed. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. That was painful to watch. I mean, the pointer thing, like right there, that's like when somebody gets in your face right there, that's just bad. But then the smack, I mean, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Tough to see, yeah.
It is hard to see. So, I mean, I think there's just so many different ways to discipline. You know what, I'm not a parent, so I really shouldn't try to speak like an expert on the subject. I just think sometimes you just take things too far.
I think that was definitely taken too far.
Yeah, meanwhile, what's also taken too far is the fact that it is not supposed to be winter yet. I am so not ready. It is still fall, very much still fall. So I don't want the snow to fall yet. I know skiers probably hate me for saying that, but I'm not ready for it. I'm just not.
Yeah, it is cold and chilly out there, but we still need it. We're still in a drought situation.
Yeah,
so you know what?
true.
These systems are dropping farther south. Normally you don't see that in a La Nina type of event, and we are in a La Nina, so hey, we'll take it because later on it could be pretty bleak for us, and
That's
we'll be
true.
really wishing we could get the snow and the rain.
Good point.
Any way we can get it. But right now, cloudy out there. It's cold. It will be blustery today. Winds up near 35, 40 miles per hour once you get toward the lunch hour. The chance for a few rain showers this afternoon. Then tonight, still some lingering rain showers. Temperatures will fall off into the upper 20s and low 30s, so potential for some of the rain to change over into some snow, and even the potential for some icy spots tomorrow morning. And then up near Santa Fe, the northern mountains, the northeast and northwest, definitely looking at snow all through tonight and tomorrow. And then things wind down, and it will be chilly. Highs only in the 40s tomorrow, back down into the middle and upper 20s tomorrow night.